Okay, everyone. So, welcome to the Forex FX channel. The whole of this week, we've been talking about plotting psychological levels, trading psychological levels, how to spot psychological levels. Like everything about this week has been psychological levels, psychological levels, psychological levels. And in my previous video, we tried plotting the psychological levels on the NZD USD. So today we are going to try plotting on the Euro USD for you to see how it works. Like the way the saying goes, practice makes man perfect. Okay, so I am practicing another one on Euro AUD so that you would appreciate what I was talking about in the earlier videos. So without wasting much time, you know that anytime I'm plotting my psychological levels, I do plot them on the weekly time frame. Yes, I want the higher time frame because I want the most probable setups. So let's get into the video and let's see what we can do. Previously, what I was talking about was anytime you are plotting psychological levels, you would have to know certain parameters to consider. Okay, you would have to understand certain parameters. And we made mention that most people use the level of parity to plot their psychological levels. When I talk about level of parity, I literally means the market values which are ending with 000 or which looks like a whole number. Okay, most people really use those numbers to plot out their psychological levels. And some people also plot their psychological levels using the market significance. What I mean by market significance is market showing reactions at certain points in time. So if you look at this region, most people will plot their psychological levels around this region because market has been reacting to this level. Okay, market has been reacting to this level, so most people will be plotting their psychological levels using this method. But in my video, I made mention that I have combined these two parameters and I am using these two parameters. So what are the two parameters? We have the first one to be the level of parity, and then the next parameter to be level of significance. Okay, level of sig level of significance. These are the two parameters that I will be focusing on. Okay, I'll be using to plot my psychological levels. So first of all, we are looking at the level of significance, right? So automatically highs and lows. Okay, I think I have another video on candlesticks, but it's not on this channel. So I'll try to do another video on candlesticks. Then we will appreciate the highs and lows and the importance of the highs and lows. Basically, when you are getting a high, it's definitely like you've had a support, a resistance, and if you are getting a low, it's basically like you are having a support. Okay, so we are taking our high as our level of significance, and we are taking our low to be as our level of significance, exactly like this. Okay, even our low, we've had like series of significance. Yes, market reacted to this region and to this one. So we are taking our low as our level of significance, and I think this point is also valid for us to pick. Yes, this point is also valid for us to pick. It doesn't necessarily mean that the distance between these two should be the same. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, it doesn't mean they should be the same. Okay, because who knows, like the market, to be frank and honest with you, the people trading don't give a fuck about your lines, your psychological levels, your trend line, and the rest. You are drawing it. You are doing a graphical representation for it to guide your decision making. So nobody gives a fuck about those lines that you are drawing. Okay, nobody cares about the line you are drawing. So please, there is no fixed parameters to as to how you are supposed to plot the the psychological levels. So like the way most people say the distance should be the same and the rest. No, I have not experienced such thing, and I think it's not significant. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that every day the lines are supposed to the distance between each lines are supposed to be the same. So now let's continue. So if we've had our level of parity, we've had our level of significance. Now what we are going to do is at these regions we are going to look out for we've had our level of significance. So now that we are coming to do the level of parity. So at every level that we've had the level of significance, we are looking at the number which is closer to the line, a number ending with 0000, which is closer to our level of significance. So if you come here, you can see this one. We have 1.86000. When we get to this point, you could see, let me see the number closer. Okay, we could see 1.70000. Okay, let me see the number. Okay, like you can see 1.60000. It's really reasonable. Okay, so now we are going to adjust these levels to suit our preference. So here we're having 1.6 like that. Okay, and here we're having 1.7, right? 1.7, and here we're having 1.86, and here we're having 1.86. Okay, now it's as simple as that. We've dealt with the level of significance, and we are done with the level of parity. So this is how to plot the psychological levels. You could realize that when the market got to this region, it reacted. It reacted to this region. When it got to this region too, it reacted to this region. We have broken down to this region, but I think this is a live market. So we don't know how the market is going to play around this region. So we are very we are looking up to see what will happen. Market reacted to this region as well. Let me clear that one. So we are looking out for what will happen around this region. So we are observing the market very closely. So I think, okay, so let me analyze this pair. Let me use this opportunity to analyze this pair. Go back. I'm just gonna analyze it. Now, the rule is anytime the market crosses a level to another region, best believe you have the chances of visiting either the support or the resistance in that region. So for instance, if the market came all this way and crossed this region and we got a retest, definitely price is going to move in that direction. Okay, now that we've broken out like this, when we retest this region, we are definitely coming back to this support. I believe you are getting what I'm saying. Yes, we are getting back to the support. So we are looking at how we've broken this psychological level, right? From the daily time frame, you could see, yeah, we've broken it very strongly. The daily time frame, on the daily time frame, look at the candle. Look at the candle. Very strong bearish candle. So since we know that we are bearish on this pair, what we are going to do is we are going to look out for reasons to sell, even though the overall trend is buying. From the higher time frame, you could see that we were buying, and in our immediate time frame, you could see we are selling. Okay, in our immediate time frame, this is our immediate time frame. This one, you could see we are selling, and then from the overall time frame, you could see we are buying. From this one, look at it. So definitely we retest and go back, but immediately we are selling. So we are trying to catch those little moves within the trend, because obviously in every trend there is another trend, there's another whole market structure in each trend. So let's focus. Okay, let's focus. Let me see something. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So what are we trying to do over here? We are looking out for buys, but immediately we are looking out for sells. So the fact that the market has tested this region, we are looking out for reasons to break this trend line, retest it, and then we'll start looking for sells. Or we will be looking out for signs of rejection, like this. Then we will make our final decision to buy to the upside. So right now the trade has not materialized yet, but from my perspective, I would have to be proactive. Okay, I would have to be proactive. So immediately, let's look at something. Since we are selling, I'll be looking out for reasons to sell to this region. Let me get it closer a little bit. I'll be looking out for reasons to sell to this region. So from this time frame, you could see some level over here, which looks like an order block. Okay, and what are we seeing over here? We are seeing a fair value gap. Okay, we are seeing a gap which has not been tested. So we are picking up this order block, and what are we waiting to see? We are waiting to see price come back to this region and then start rejecting. Then we look out for sales coming back to this region. Then when price rejects that region, we will be looking out for sales. This is our support, so we are taking this one to be our support. Like this way. 1:4 is okay, because here we don't want to be greedy. Overall, we are buying, so we wouldn't want to be greedy. This way, this is what we are looking out for. This is what we are looking out for. Okay, so if market is able to test this region and move back, then boom, our predictions were right. But overall, we are bullish, so we will be looking out to see market come to this region before buying. Oh shit. I'll explain why I am choosing that region. Okay, so don't worry. I will explain to you why I am choosing that region. So like exactly like this is how we do it. Okay, I believe everyone has gotten what I'm trying to explain over here, and this is exactly how we are doing this. Let's wait and see how market will play out. Probably, let's see, by the close of this week we will see how market will play out around this region. Then I will come and update you. Let me flag this one. I will come and update you on the trade, how the trade is going. So peace out. I'll see you in the next video. Please do well to subscribe and engage with this video, so that the algorithm will know that, yeah, you really like my videos, so that anytime I upload, you will be notified. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.